friends, my name is Devika. I am a children's book author and illustrator. I wish you all a very happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. I normally review children's picture books, but last month I read this wonderful graphic novel which is for adults, and I just thought that I should share it with you guys because it's so beautiful that I decided to make my first video of the new year with this wonderful book. It's called Babies in Black. It's written by Arne Bellstorf, and he has done the illustrations. This book was published. It's a German book, and it got translated into English, and it was published in 2012. It happened that in 2013 I got this book from the library. I just skimmed through it and I returned it. I don't know why. But in December, I was at the library and I again came across this book, and this time I decided to read this. And I'm so glad I did it because it's a fascinating book and I just love the artwork. Essentially, it's a story of one of the bass players who used to play with Beatles in their early during their beginning. His name was Stuart Sutcliffe, and it's a love story of Stu and Astrid, a young German photographer. And it's a beautiful story, and let me tell you that it's not just a love story, but it talks about the beginning of Beatles and how they struggled in Hamburg, the people who helped them, and their humble beginnings. Also, a beautiful and strong bond between John Lennon and Stuart, and their friendship. So it's an amazing book, and honestly, I'm not a Beatles fan, and I didn't know much about them. So I just found this book very interesting and I just loved it. So even though you know this story, I highly recommend this book because it's beautiful. The artwork is amazing. The overall flow is beautiful. And what I found interesting was I had seen Beatles pictures during their Hamburg days, and I didn't know that those pictures were clicked by this wonderful German photographer Astrid, um, who had uh, uh, who had a relationship with Stuart. And you can actually see the illustrations, like where and how she took the photographs, and it's very interesting. Uh, so I would say that you have to check this out. And another thing is there are like couple of spreads here which are very poetic and very romantic. I'm just trying to find them, and in the text you will find Love Me Tender, Elvis's song, and it's just beautiful. It adds so many layers to this story. I just love this. And throughout the book I was thinking, like, why this is drawn in black and white. uh, Somewhere I read, I think the author's interview with MTV, and there he mentioned that this story is about Astrid and Stu, and she had her own styling. She used to wear black. Even the Beatles used to wear black leather. They had dark hair, and she took black and white photos. So this book demanded to be drawn in black and white. And after reading that, I think I agree with that, and it gives it a very different and unique look. And of course I didn't know how Hamburg looked when in 60s, but this book has that power to transport you in the bygone era. And it's a lovely book, and the people who are fans of Beatle, I'm sure they're going to love this. If you are not still, I would recommend this. Give it a try as a love story. It's beautiful, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So people who love graphic novel, who love music, who love art, do check it out. It's called Babies in Black. It's available on Amazon. I'm going to give you the link below. So that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next week with amazing videos. Hopefully I'll be reviewing more children's books. Till then, ciao. Bye bye.